everybody. Salutations. This is another great Friday. This is another great Friday. Man, I'm so happy to be on the air, and I'm so happy to bring you Raider News because this is Raider Nation Unlimited. This is what we do. We have a lot to get into. We got a lot to unpack. Your man, Bryan Edwards, traded. I have my views on that. I'm sure there's been a lot of people who've been talking about it. But what Bryan Edwards trade signals to me is that Jon Gruden might be the biggest hack in the history of professional football. But, I digress. But as I always say, man, let's start the show.
Yesterday's price.
Wrong button. What is the deal, y'all? What is the deal, man? So before we get started, man, let me get a few shout outs here, man. Everybody in the room, John Q, what is the deal? The unofficial producer of Raider Nation Unlimited and all of Mount Shiermore Show, Sean Johnson, what is the deal? My brother Van City Raider, what is the deal? Valerie Lopez, the fly and wonderful Valerie Lopez, what's up? Michael Guerrero in a place to be, man. Haven't seen you in a while, brother. What is the deal? Anthony Estrada, my guy. Jason Brooks, man. What is the deal? LV Maximus, head of security for Mount Shiermore, my brother. What's going on? Kyle Holt. Richard C., what it is, man. We're going to get into why. Brave Raider, man, my brother. Brave Raider, what is the deal, Rick? Xavier. Eagletarian, what it is. SC Experience. Little bro, what's up? Big Mike Raider, my guy. What is the deal? Paul Edgerton. Man, everybody's up in the place to be. Hollywood Show, what is up? G-Town, my guy. So listen, Auntie Six, let's get wasted, my brother. Listen, we got almost 100 in the room. Get them likes up, get them shares up. Tell a friend and tell a friend. The Raider Equinox is definitely upon us. And what is not upon us is the services of one Bryan Edwards. Bryan Edwards was traded today, as you all know. Bryan Edwards was traded for, a meager return, as far as I'm concerned. I think, because I am a fan, we view and value our players higher than a lot of other players because he plays for our team. So we're thinking, he had all this potential. We can get a whole lot more for him. Look, we moved up in next year's draft, and we received another pick. And, courtesy of my brother, Sean Johnson, from what it looks like is we have a first, a second, a third, a fourth, 3 fifth-round picks, a 6th, and 2 7s next year. We have 3 fifth-round picks now. Now, with this organization and these guys in this front office, they can do some real damage in the 5th round next year. And that could be a way for them to move up, down, get more picks, more players. So I guess it's a great move. We're losing Bryan Edwards, a guy with a lot of talent. He's a guy who, when he came out, people thought he was actually had number 1 talent. This is a man who played with Deebo Samuels. And listen, there wasn't much of a difference between them guys in college, so to speak. I mean, I could see the difference, but some people were saying that he had TO level talent, which I thought was a little delusional. And, we had high hopes for the man. He struggled a little bit in his offense. I don't know if it was an issue with him not knowing the playbook. It looked like a lot of the times he'd run the wrong route. It was a lot of different things going on. But for whatever reason, Bryan Edwards did not make it, and they got rid of Bryan Edwards. And I like that this organization didn't keep him around through camp. They know what they want. They know what they see, and they know what they're looking at. And they moved on, and they cut bait very, very quickly. When I see them bringing in Keelan Cole, when I see some of the other moves that they've made, this organization, when they make moves, it doesn't just happen in a vacuum. Now, previous to this, Jon the Hat Gruden and his people would bring players in, bring all these corners in, bring all these wide. They cut all these guys that you're like, wow, well, we got like Willie Snead. Like, what was the point of that shit? You know what I'm saying? So I like that they're purposeful in their movements. Now, as far as Keelan Cole goes, I didn't really get a chance to talk about this the other day, but Keelan Cole is a guy that reminds me a lot of Michael Crabtree. He's like a poor man's Michael Crabtree. You know, they both run 4.5 40s. They're both 6'1". They both have a wide catch radius. They're tough. They catch the ball in traffic. And for some reason, based off of the fact that they're not Blazers, they also know how to play the position of wide receiver and get separation. And they're also good with 50-50 balls. So when I see Keelan Cole, his skill set kind of it lines up closely with Carr's needs. So I think by keeping Keelan Cole, we have a situation where we have a wide receiver that fits in and fills the needs that Derek Carr needs, especially in the red zone. You know, I'm ecstatic about him being on the roster. You look at his production, his numbers, it dwarfs a lot of the other guys on this roster. I think that Keelan Cole is poised to be the number 2 receiver if we don't make another big move. He is poised to be our Z. Because even though Hunter Renfrow will actually, if we're being for real here, our number 2 option in his offense is Darren Waller. Let's just be for real. But if we're talking in receiver terms, X, Z, slot, we got our slot machine and Hunter Renfrow. There that goes. That's the guy that's going to get the ball probably, I mean, just as much as anybody, right? Then listen, we got our number 1, our X. We got a guy that is probably the best wide receiver in football. But our Z is looking to be Keelan Cole and not Robinson. You know, and a lot of people might be disappointed that we weren't able to unlock the supposed greatness in Bryan Edwards, but I don't think there's a whole lot there. You know, and Tyler Totem, that's an excellent point. I'm disappointed the team didn't draft a wide receiver too, but be mindful, we didn't have our full assortment of picks this year. We didn't have those 2 top and the 2 top picks for us to move around and get more value. You know, I believe had they not made the Davante Adams move, they would have definitely been in the market for a wide receiver in a real way. And I think that they would have moved up and down in the first and the second round, got more picks, and brought in a wide receiver. But you know what, man? We did get we drafted a wide receiver. He's from the Green Bay Packers. He played at Fresno State. His name is Davante Adams, number 17. The equinox is upon us. Rated Chaos, what is the deal, my brother? Peace and blessings, salutations. Zulane Bustamante, my brother, where you been, man? Today is my first day at my new job, $30 an hour. And I'm supposed to be doing training, but this, I'd rather tap in with my Raider family, you dig? Zulane, get that paper, brother. Listen, your big bro Wasted will always let you know what's right and what's real. You can watch this shit on replay. You can watch this when you go home. You can listen to this in the car. Train, get that money, secure that paper, tie up your camel, my brother. Tie up your camel. Don't lose it because of us, bro. KJ Hendricks, what's good, man? Raider 805, always with the straight to the point viewpoints. It is what it is. That's football. And that's a factory right there, bro. My guy Rated Chaos. Sorry, I've been busy, man. Haven't been able to watch. Listen, bro, I understand. That's how life goes sometimes. Sometimes I be too busy to even do the show. But I'm going to tell you something. I never leave the nation, bro. This is very, very near and dear and important to me. My brother Halo Raiders in a place to be, man. Kenneth Bryan, big bro, what this is. Wasted. I told you yesterday that Cole was my 3rd guy in the wide receiver room, didn't I? He got some dog in him. Ken, listen, I watched film on the guy. I remember him on the Jets because I live in the tri-state area, bro. So I see the kid because that's, I'll tap in and watch some of that shit. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I like this kid. I would like to see us go out to really do a little overkill here, man, because I feel like for the equinox to fully take place, man, we just need a little bit more star power on this roster. That's just my personal opinion because I want to get that inclination that we're not going full Patriot here because I'm a little worried about that. Now, them going and getting Davante Adams and Chandler Jones is showing me that we're not going full Patriot here, where we go with the no-name offense. And, because the reason why we can't go full Patriot here is one thing. In New England, there was a man named Thomas Brady, number 12, that was at quarterback all them years to make that shit work. Now, let's just be for real here. We hate Brady and all of that. We're Raiders and fuck the Patriots. But make no mistake about it. Tom Brady, if you will say that Tom Brady's not the greatest quarterback, I'd like to see who the hell who is. Tom Brady's probably the greatest quarterback of all time, man. And Derek Carr, although being one of the top quarterbacks in today's NFL, also being one of the great quarterbacks that we've had, him being a great man and a very, very, very good quarterback, he is no Tom Brady. We will never mistake him for being Tom Brady. So the thing is, you got to surround Derek with a little more talent than that. You have to. And I want to see them do that. Zulane, my guy, appreciate you wasting much love. If you don't see me in the chat, I'm always tapped in, family. I appreciate you, my dog. Appreciate you, man. Crusher, I got issues. Wasted. I'm sick of KC being ranked number 1, partially because of Andy Reid. But we get no consideration based on our new staff. We should at least be ranked number 2 based on coaching. Bro, look, them rankings, erase that shit from your thoughts, bro. That shit don't mean anything, bro. That's a bunch of talking heads just like me, just like us, just like everybody who are giving their unsolicited bullshit opinion. And when we really look at it, it only matters where they ranked when they're actually playing the games, bro. So, man, the hell with that, man. That's all content for these networks so they can have their talking heads go and bash our team. And then when we start winning, they're going to kiss our ass, bro. That's what I'm concerned about, the real deal wins. When we start kicking ass this year, then everybody's going to be like, oh, the Raiders are right. I told you. Man, come on, man. So fuck them and fuck their rankings. We know how good this team is. F them. Nation Zone, $10 super chat. My brother, thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Much, much appreciated, much, much needed. Thank you, brother. Brother Wasted, am I the only one feeling a little 2002 Bear Robbins anxiety for this New Year's 41 matchup in Vegas? Bro, you know what, man? Look, if this organization has learned anything from the follies of the past year or two, they should make sure that they have some fail-safe plans for these gentlemen that are going out and living their life in Las Vegas, man. They especially New Year's Eve, man. The team has got to have some kind of lockdown or some shit like that. Mandatory curfew, or, only permitted to go out with team security. They need to definitely tap in and get some safety measures in place for these players, man. Because, listen, Las Vegas is Las Vegas, right? I mean, it is what it is. It's a beast of its own, right? So you got to make sure that you handle things a little different. It's not like playing in Green Bay, for God's sakes, I just hope that if somebody does do some dumb shit, it's not somebody that we really, really are dependent on. One of our superstar players. I hope that our superstar players are real leaders. And being a real leader means being a real leader on the field and off the field. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a sip of this coffee right here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my brother Docs. Shout out to my brother Hammer. Shout out to my brother Andy, my brother B, my brother Halo Raider, Pick 6. You already know what it is. You know the vibes. Shout out to my brother Cashlaw Raider and Digital Prez, my dog. Mother effing Prince, yo. So listen, man. We got to look at a few things, man. Chansworthy, my guy. What is the deal, Chansworthy? What's good, man? Appreciate you. Now, look, man, we gotta ask ourselves something, man. With Bryan Edwards no longer being on this roster, we got to look at something here, man. Bryan Edwards is gone. So that means like the 2020 roster, not roster, but the 2020 freaking draft class. My God, man. They're almost gone. The 2020 draft class, my friends, is almost gone. How's it possible? How is it possible in today's NFL that our roster from just 2 years ago, we had a full myriad of picks. We had 2 first-round picks, 3 third-round picks, and 2 players picked in the 4th round. We have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players taken in that draft. 7 players. Now, you see the names on the screen. Henry Ruggs, gone. Damon Arnette, somewhere pointing a gun at a computer and making a terrible rap song, gone. Lynn Bowden Jr. never even suited up for us. Traded to the Miami Dolphins. We have no idea who this man is. This man is on a milk carton. Bryan Edwards today, being our only hope from that draft class, gone to the Atlanta Falcons. Much success to him, unless he plays against us. Tanner Muse. Tanner Muse is now a long-forgotten special teamer. I don't even know if he's still on the Seabags. John Simpson is still on his roster, and Amik Robertson is still on his roster, but Amik Robertson most likely will be gone soon enough. So I have to ask all of you, is this the worst draft class ever? I mean, my God. My God. This might be the worst draft class of all time. It really might. God damn. I'm sorry, man. Gotta take a little breath. Whew. And where the fuck is my inhaler? Hold on, let me get a little breath of that inhaler down here. This is how hyped up I'm getting here. That is a terrible draft class, man. And for anybody, listen, man, for anybody who will ever say that Jon Gruden is a great coach, you know, you got some of these fucking weird fucking content creators. And, you know, listen, your man Wasted, I don't really get into the shenanigans with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into the shenanigans. I don't talk about nobody. I don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little old for that shit. Halo Raider, Wasted just took a blast of his inhaler from all the damage that was done to my lungs. You know what it is. Wasted ain't sucking on nothing that he ain't supposed to. Let's just get that out the way. Pause. But listen. Now, see, look, see, now we got this man, Kevin Comic. That's exactly what you must be, a goddamn comic. Jon Gruden is the biggest hack damn near in the history of football. This is a man who won a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's players. They were already going to win. Tony Dungy's a great coach. He went on to win a Super Bowl and go to another one. Jon Gruden comes into a team that was ready to win, that was perennially going to the NFC Championship game. They were one step away, and everybody canonized this fucking hack like he was some great coach. And then Jon Gruden, when he was here with us the first time, was very, very fortunate and lucky that he had the greatest owner and one of the greatest football minds of all time being the owner of this team that would swat him down and put him in his place. Al Davis was around. And if you look at the difference between his first tenure here and his second one, is the fact that Al Davis was no longer here. And not for nothing, I love Mark Davis, but Mark Davis should have never brought that fucker back. His father didn't want that. He should have been loyal to his old man. Should have never brought that son of a bitch back. And you know who said that? And he's no longer our announcer. But you know what? I miss him. Greg Papa said that. And he got fired. And now we got fucking Brent Musburger, which is Brent Musburger's a legend in television, but being a radio announcer for the Raiders, that jackpot baby shit, that don't, to me, it don't do the same thing as touchdown Raiders. You know what I mean? It's just something about it, man. I'm listen, I know y'all gonna go off on me. I miss Greg Papa, man. I miss him. You know what I mean? Look, I don't care. I miss Greg Papa, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Jon Gruden he's a fucking hack. He's a hack. And you got some people, Raider Incorporated, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel, brother. The Raiders need to be addressing the secondary. Keep up the good, wasted. Much love, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, man. But let me tell you something, man. Big Al wasn't wrong. Big Al was not wrong about Gruden, bro. And you got some content creators who shall remain nameless, you know, because I don't like to start stuff, because if I can't talk to you in your face and address you in your face, if you get disrespectful, I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody online, bro, because I don't play no fucking games. You know what I mean? Let's just get that out the way. But there are some people that have built their platforms on taking a veritable submarine ride down into the depths of Jon Gruden's ball sack and getting on here and talking about the league and it's a conspiracy and all this fucking nonsense. Jon Gruden, the best thing that ever happened to the Raiders is Jon Gruden getting fired. That is the best thing that's ever happened to the Raiders. And if anybody will get on this air and tell you it's not, they're a fucking hack. They shouldn't be talking about the Raiders, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Seriously, they don't know what the fuck they are talking about at all. So understand that. Let that sink in. And I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody who don't like that, that's doing their thing on these airwaves and YouTube, put that in your pipe and smoke it, because I don't give a fuck. You walk around, say whatever you want, because my shit's sharp. I'm just letting you know. But listen, man. Thank you. FEI agree with. Thank you, brother. Richard Lyon, listen, bro, you know, hey, man, look, I don't start with nobody. I'm just stating facts. There's a couple people, man. You know, whatever. But no, all on the real, yo. Now, see, DJ Reed, Gruden is a good coach with a bad GM. Gruden the GM hurt Gruden the coach. Gruden the coach, really at this point, was null and void, bro. He was an okay coach. He was the coach that was just good enough to get you beat. Let's be for real here. Why the fuck is he a good coach? Like, let's be for real here. Like, why is he a good coach? Look at that man's record before we got to the AFC Championship game. Right? And then look at his record in Tampa Bay. He wins a Super Bowl with someone else's team and then just sunk the team. He's a 500 coach at best. He's an asshole. Big Mike Raider, thank you for the $20 super, bro. I really appreciate you, bro. Thank you, brother. Gruden hiring was nostalgia act. I'm glad we're operating like an organization with the intent to win. And that is a factory right there, bro, because a lot of the Gruden stuff was more PR. It was more of a goodwill stunt. I believe if Mark Davis could have convinced John Madden to come out of retirement, he would have at that point. And I get it, man. You needed something to get the fans excited, making that move and pissing everybody off from taking the team out of Oakland and putting them into Las Vegas. Mark had to do what he had to do for survival. I ain't mad at him for moving the Raiders to Las Vegas, but I'm going to tell you something right now, yo. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we make this a Raider town. Chris Nessel. No, he doesn't. He's been on my show before. Shout out to that brother. No, he doesn't. I think that you're just a troll. You're probably from somebody else's channel. And, nobody in this game thinks that wasted talent is a hack. Nobody. I'm not listening. And I don't get on my shit. I don't get on my shit much. I don't be on here getting super arrogant. But nobody that does this right here thinks that I'm a hack. Nobody. And I only been at it for a couple of months. Nobody thinks I'm a hack. If anything, the minute I come on this air, even if you don't agree with me, that I'm spitting something that you got to consider. Thank you for the new memberships, my brothers, man. Appreciate you, dog. Mike Nino, thank you, bro, for coming and joining the Wasted Talent Army, brother. Appreciate you, my dog. Yo, Raider 805, Gruden has never been a good coach. Wake up, people. Listen, he's an asshole. He was a good coach. He was never a great coach. And how everybody tried to canonize this guy like he's Bill Belichick or something, I think is fucking foolish. It's foolish, man. I don't mean to go back into the past, but me seeing Bryan Edwards leave town like this, it just brought me back to a place where it's like, yo, what the fuck was this guy doing, bro? This dude had 2 first-round picks, man. 3 thirds. And this is what you bring us? And I guarantee you, just this year with Dave Ziegler and them not even having a first and a second, I bet you this draft class is better than his. Of course, I got issue. Bro, I'm not into content creators that need conspiracy theories reviews. It just makes us fans look like cryberries or scapegoat jockeys. Man, I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you. Wasted, do you have asthma? After COVID, yeah, I got a little asthma now. I've never had it before, but yeah, now I do. So, my lungs got kind of messed up. So, you know how it is. You know how it is. I'm all right, though. Gruden had a veteran team in the 2000s that was poised to win. He destroyed Tampa after his ring and almost destroyed our Raiders this time. Kevin, Comic, thank you for the $5 super. This is what I was talking about, my brother. And see, you got to understand something. The only reason why Gruden had that veteran team, the only reason why Gruden had all of the things he had is because of Al Davis. And Al Davis hitting his ass over the head with a fucking newspaper and saying, get the fuck out of my office. Take the coaches I give you, the players I give you, and coach this team. That was Al Davis. Let's not get it confused. That was Al, bro. He's an effing hack. Oh, my God. Raider Purge. Gruden is an egomaniac, but to his credit, does best as an OC with the top O-line and the right QB. But what QB is good for him, though, right? Like, fucking, the guy's an asshole. I'm sorry. I can't stand him. The nation's own YouTube Rookie of the Year. That's what they call me sometimes, man. I appreciate you, dog. Oh, man. IBLS. Am I wrong? Isn't it funny that Carr has said nothing about the Edwards trade? How much do you think Carr has something to do with this trade? I think Carr is just being a quarterback. Like, we can't make Derek Carr like all of a sudden like he's LeBron James and he's running the Raiders. Like, Derek Carr know who run this team. Derek Carr just wanted a few things. He had his input on a few things, and they gave it to him, and now he's just doing what he do. I don't think Derek Carr is going to give his opinion about every single move that's made on his team because he's the quarterback of the team. He don't run the team. But to be honest with you, I can see on the field that there was something wrong with Edwards and Derek, because Derek doesn't bark at people that much, and he barked at Edwards a whole hell of a lot last year, man. There's a reason Al got rid of him the first time around. Greg, that is a fact, brother. Gruden would have drafted an old lineman, a safety, a cornerback, and a punter. Hey, you know what? You're probably right, yo. Purple and Gold Raider. I wanted Gruden fired the moment he traded Mac to the Bears. Me too, bro. I tore shit up when he did that, man. Big Mike Raider. Yeah, you know what? There might be a Gruden appearance, man. I heard that he's upset about what I had to say about him, and I heard he might show up today. I don't know, man, but we got to see. Al Davis came from the East Coast and made the West Coast shine with the Raiders. Boomer Raider, talk that. Man, talk them stone cold lead pipe facts, man. Hey, Docs, man, if you out there, you heard where the Godfather of the Raiders is from, right? I just wanted y'all to know that. You know what I mean? For my brothers and all my West Coast brothers in Pick Six, Andy, Docs, you know what I'm saying? B, all y'all, I love y'all, but you know, Al is from the East. Just let y'all know, I'm gonna pop my collar right there a little bit. My brothers, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my brothers, Doc. Shout out to Andy. Shout out to Hammer. Shout out to my brother B. Shout out to Halo Raider in the place to be, y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Bud and Grub. I only watch Wasted, Docs, Honcho, Raider, and Andy. Yo, bro, talk that shit, man. I appreciate you, dog. Raider Purrs, the Wasted and Gruden podcast would be fire. Bro, that'll be... Yo, y'all try to have me committed to the mental ward up here arguing with myself and shit. Kenneth Bryant, Big Alice for the Bronx. Nah, I think Alice from Brooklyn, man. I think he was from Brooklyn, Kenneth. But you know what? If Kenneth say he from the Bronx, he from the Bronx. Kenneth older than me, so he know a little better, bro. But I thought Al was from Brooklyn, bro. JP Wilson, yeah, Al Davis from Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, Al is from Brooklyn. Wait, here we go with the East versus West shit in the chat. Oakland gave Al that backup, though. I feel you. Big Mike Raider. I would be dead to Wasted and Gruden podcast. That'd be hilarious, yo. KC, what it is. Edwards seemed to have potential. Rarely shows why. Bro, I just think that Bryan Edwards didn't know the offense the way he should. For him to have the level of speed, because there's a certain amount of people in this league who have so much straight end speed that they can get separation if they get into space. Bryan Edwards didn't have that. Bryan Edwards needed to learn the playbook and run the proper routes to get that separation. Now, he got a guy that's one of the best route runners in football right on his roster. So I don't know what the hell was going on with that guy, man. Wait, hold on. There would be no NFL like it is today if it wasn't for Al the God Davis. Yes, Chris Nessel, a fact. That's a factory right there. Chris, I mean, I can't believe you're still here, man. I thought you weren't a fan of Wasted Talent, man. I thought you weren't a fan. So what trade happened today? Bryan Edwards was traded to the Atlanta Falcons for a 5th and a 7th in next year's draft. And we traded Bryan Edwards and our 7th round pick in 2023. So, it was kind of it was a decent move. We moved up 2 slots and received a pick back, and they got a player in a pick. You're not a hack, Wasted. Thank you. I thank you. Edwards used to be spaced out in games. That's a fact, bro. Edwards was like Cooper. He would take plays off. It's almost like he didn't feel like playing. And I don't necessarily think it's that, man. I think it's just the fact that he didn't understand totally where he was supposed to be, man. Black Sunday. I like that Mount Shillmore is half west or half east. Bro, you know the funny thing, man? Everything with us just came together organically, man. It's just, we just clicked. It don't, no matter where we from, man, whatever part of the country, man, we just clicked, man. It just is what it is, man. I got love for my brothers, man. Gruden is watching a Child's Play marathon with no town here. Wasted, aka Chucky. All right, now see, listen. No, we got a paradigm shift here, everybody. Now that we don't have Bryan Edwards, and now that we have some players on the roster that can fulfill that number 2 role. We do have Ziegler and Josh McDaniels. We know that they come from that Patriot family tree, but they are not Bill Belichick. So maybe they're going to value a little bit more talent, right? And before I say that, we got almost 250 in the room. Get wasted with me, man. Get them likes, get them shares up. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I need more love in the room, y'all. It's not enough people in here for your boy, man. The remaining free agent wide receiver options out there are as follows: Odell Beckham Jr., Julio Jones, Cole Beasley, Will Fuller, T.Y. Hilton from the Colts, Emmanuel Sanders, and Nelson Aguilar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. What the hell is going on here? Let me see something here. Let me see. Let me pull this down. So, ladies and gentlemen, man, I need to know something here, man. What are y'all thinking about that particular caveat? What are you guys thinking about bringing in another, former star player, man? Now, for me, I feel like the one thing that's missing off this roster, we got 3 gaping holes in this roster. That's just my personal opinion, right? My personal opinion is we need help in the secondary, definitely, right? If we don't get a number 1 corner like Bradbury, we need to go out and go fill those spots in with 2 guys that have starting experience, that fill a need in a role, and preferably somebody with some speed and ball hawking abilities, right? I feel like we might need another safety as well, but we do have Gillespie. We got to give some of these guys on our roster a chance to grow, being that we have not gone out and really addressed that safety thing in a real way. I think that this coaching staff has faith in the people we have in the building. The right tackle position. Listen, that might be addressed. Listen, for all we know, Alex Leatherwood could be their guy, and they have faith in him. But to me, so I leave nothing up to chance. I want a guy that I know that can play right tackle well, right? So we can get Williams. That would be great. I don't know what that looks like this year, if the money lines up, or if he's even going to come and play for us, right? But the third thing we need that no one talks about is we need speed. We need speed in our wide receiver room, man. We need some more speed, and we need the kind of speed that actually translates into people catching the damn football. Now, everybody talks about Johnson and all this other stuff, but let me tell you something, man. William Fuller, me and Andy got no argument over William Fuller. I would love to see the Raiders bring in William Fuller. Ray J, I was in a gaping hole wasted. I see from your avatar that you were in a gaping hole, man. There are men that will never see the light of day that's in that hole, brother. Aguilar not cut yet, and that's another piece of that too. And the thing is that what once he gets cut, what would he be willing to take? Because it seems like Nelson Aguilar wants money, man, and I ain't willing to pay him it. Yes. Wait a minute. Wasted. Would you want D-Jax back? No, I would not. D-Jax already burnt his bridge here with the Raiders. F him. Hey, wasted. Don't sleep on Chase Garbers, UDFA QB out of Cal Berkeley. I think he could be our QB in a few years. Ben, I think that Chase Garber is garbage. I don't see how in the world he'd be a good quarterback in the National Football League based off of the fact that he didn't even get drafted, right? 2, the guy doesn't have elite arm talent. He's not fast. He's not that big. Like, listen, I could be wrong. Maybe he's like got that Tom Brady thing in him or something that nobody can see him coming, but I don't see anything on film that tells me that Chase Garber will be, an answer to us, man. William Fuller can definitely spread the field. Amazing speed. That's right, Kyle Holt. That is right. I like Fuller, but he can never stay healthy. Has he ever played a whole season? Listen, he doesn't play a whole season until he does play a whole season. And then the way this roster is, but we got wide receivers up and down the roster, man. So, I'd bring him in. Sandy Benz. Salute, Wasted. Just subscribe, man. Thank you, bro. And tell a friend, man. Don't let this be your last time pulling up, man. I appreciate every sub. We are trying to get to over 10 bands, man, before the season, man. Big Mike Raider. His name is too close to garbage for my liking, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Now, listen, Cole Beasley's available. Now, Cole Beasley, people will say, is a slot receiver just like our man, the true slot machine, Hunter Renfrow. But let me tell you something. Cole Beasley and Hunter Renfrow could be on the field at the same time. The New England Patriots have always used a 2 slot receiver set. They've done that a lot, man. Listen, I'd have no problem with bringing him in. I'd have no problem with bringing him in. I would love it, man. I would love it. And you can line him up wide because he still has some speed. G-Town. became a member of the channel, brother. Thank you, man. That's the best way to support the channel, man. Thank you very, very much, bro. What do I think about Mac Hollins? Mac Hollins is a guy that has a lot of physical attributes and talent, but Mac Hollins is a guy who's never been able to put it together in a way where I can say definitively that he's going to be an asset to this football team. Now, Mac Hollins is a guy that's a big guy. He's fast and everything, but we've never seen him put it together. Now, is that a symptom of the fact that he was in the Miami Dolphins and he had bad quarterback play? Or is that a symptom of the fact that, he's just another guy? We will soon see, because if he's a player, he's not going to hide from Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr. My brother, thank you for the $4.99 super, man. Cole Beasley would be an option. Yeah, Cole Beasley would be an option, man. A lot of people think that you can't have two guys that play in the slot, man. You can. You can line them up. You can line them different places. You can get creative when you have guys that are talented. It's all about having talented football players in the roster, bro. Jack Kennan, my guy, what it is, man. Wasted. Who do you think the number 2 wide receiver not named Renfrow is? As currently constituted, I think it's Keelan Cole. Keelan Cole is a carbon copy. He's a poor man's Michael Crabtree. Remember who said it to you first? Wasted Ben told you. Shout out to my brother Hotep Jesus. If you haven't yet, if you're a fan of the Joe Rogan podcast, what I need you to do is I need you to go with one of my guys, my partners in Men of Order, the Kingpin, Hotep Jesus. Go check him out on that Joe Rogan podcast. Fire interview. Fire. So if y'all like Joe Rogan, go over there and go check out my brother Hotep, man. But like I said, Wasted been told you, man. Remember that. You feel me? So listen, 2 slots, let's dominate. I feel it, man. Hey, Wasted, what you think of Bavall? Okay, listen, Marco, I think I'm gonna do, because I think Tank fighting tomorrow. My nephew fighting tomorrow at the Terrence Ballroom. He's having a pro fight. Kashad Horsepower Elliott. I might go check that fight. I might actually go to the fight and check that out, man. So, like I'm telling you, you know what I mean? I might do a boxing podcast if I'm home. So, y'all, if y'all want to see me do a boxing podcast tomorrow, man, because I think Tank fight tomorrow. Give me a 1 in the chat. We'll do a boxing podcast for the fight. Kevin Comic. Hotep is the man. Yeah, definitely. That's my brother, man. Shout out to that brother. I'm surprised that Clelin Ferrell is still a Raider. Wasted. I'm not. Clelin Ferrell is a good football player. Clelin Ferrell is going to shine with Patrick Graham. Mark my words. Clelin Ferrell is an excellent football player. He just needs to be coached properly. Raider Purge, you want money on Bavard? I knew Bavard was going to win, bro. Like, listen, when we talk about, this is quick boxing talk right now. There's a reason why there are weight classes in boxing. Some of these guys get a little overzealous with the fact that, they start feeling themselves, they start juicing, they go down in their countries, they cycle, they're not getting tested by USADA, then they come back to America, they put that little, man-made muscle on and get in the ring and think they're going to beat a guy that's 3 weight classes too big for them. And somebody just had to learn what time it was, man. You want to pull up to the boxing podcast? That's what it is, man. You know what? I think if I'm home, I'm definitely going to do it, y'all. I got to think about how we're going to do it. Hey, give me Cole Nelson, 12+ wins of playoffs. Raider Rick from Compton. My guy. Thinking the same thing, Wasted. Listen, Clelin Ferrell is my pick for comeback player on the Raiders of the year. Clelin Ferrell is going to eat in this defense, man. Watch it. Joseph Soto, stop making excuses for Ferrell. He's a bust, and coaching ain't turning him around. Joseph, so say you. I think that you're woefully wrong. I think Clelin Ferrell was misused. I think they were not being consistent with Clelin Ferrell like Jon Gruden has been known to do. And I think that, from the word go, a lot of these guys were not coached properly. A lot of these guys didn't have any veterans to lean on. Like, one of the great things about the maturation of Khalil Mack was when Khalil Mack came into the National Football League, Justin Tuck was here. And Justin Tuck took Khalil Mack under his wing, and he mentored him, and he showed him the ins and the outs and the nuances of the game so that Khalil Mack can be successful and get after the quarterback the way he did in his second year. where he just went fucking ape shit. Clelin didn't have that on his roster when he got here. Clelin Ferrell was an excellent college player, man. He's a champion. He has an excellent work ethic. And if you remember the Jets game at Giants Stadium, Clelin Ferrell got busy. Paul Guenther is one of the most enigmatic and weird fucking defensive coordinators in football, man. And I think Paulie G being here really stunning his growth. They had him playing out of position. So it's not an excuse. That's a stone cold lead pipe fact, Joseph Soto. And remember what Wasted told you. So when I'm right, I want you to come back in here and I want you to show gratitude to your man Wasted, because guess what, man? You got to look at the tape. You got to look at the scheme. You got to look at the skill set. The man is not a bust. Get the F out of here with that stuff. Ferrell is going to surprise people this season. Thank you for $4.99 super chat, bro. Got my tickets to week 3, the game in Nashville today. What games you going to make this year? Yo, me and Mount Shieldmore are sitting there. We're talking about it. You know, I think the Arizona game is one out in Vegas we're going to go to. The Pittsburgh game I was going to go to, but it's on Christmas Eve. I would rather be with my family in the house. You know what I mean? I don't like leaving my family during Christmas Eve. And plus, it's going to be cold as all hell, man. I mean, it's unbelievable. Nobody wants to be in the cold like that. Wait, hold on. We got a troll in here. Hello, Trolly McTroll-a-lot. Gina Farraguga Jewer, what the fuck ever. Raiders suck. Bad. Who dat? Who dat? Who dare? Yo, man. Trolls, listen, I want y'all to do something. Get them, y'all. Get them in the chat. Don't throw them out. Just make all kinds of fun. Wait a minute. Gruden brought the best out of Gannon and Carr. You throwing too much shade on him. William Merchant, you wrong, brother. Listen, Rich Gannon, the system brought the best out in Rich Gannon. I don't think he brought the best in Carr out. I think the best Derek Carr played was the year we went to the playoffs previous to this. Now, yeah, Gruden was a guy who helped Derek Carr pad his stats, but Derek Carr had the most success under Jack Del Rio, brother. So I don't think so, and I'm not throwing too much shade on him. I'm just speaking of fact. If you look at what Jon Gruden did over these years, personnel-wise and player-wise, it is organizational malpractice at its finest. At its effing finest. Yeti strain of smoking records, $20 super sticker, bro. Thank you. That is so, yo, man. Thank you for the super, bro. You're keeping the lifeblood of this channel alive. You got to understand something. All of the super chats and all of the channel memberships are helping Mount Shieldmore put on for the nation. You know what I mean? Because a lot of this stuff, you know, you don't want to take money out of your household to do this stuff. You want to put on for the nation. You want to put on the best content that you possibly can. We got to get out here. We got to start getting and moving and shaking, because that's the difference between us and others. We out here in the street, man. We out here amongst the nation. We're out here trying to make Las Vegas a Raider town, a real Raider town. We want it to be the same feeling we got when we went to the Coliseum, the same feeling we used to get back in Los Angeles. That's the same feeling we want in Las Vegas, and we don't see that. And I noticed that during the draft when we were out there. But Mount Shieldmore is all about connecting the nation in real time, us really touching and really moving and really getting out there with the people. That's what we want to do, bro. So we live in, to me, it's a dream to me to be able to go out here and link up with my brothers and create content and meet all of y'all in the chat in real time. So we're going to be all over the country this year. And let me tell you something, man. You guys supporting the channel helps with that. I appreciate you so much, man. Bryce B. Wasted, you are the only ones that stands up on the show for the Real Nation. Yeah, I appreciate you, Bryce B. Thank you for that, bro. Kevin McCormick, Gannon had his best year under Bill Callahan. That is a factory. Been bad. Yeah, I know it was Musgrave was offensive coordinator, but we got to give Del Rio his credit because we're talking about head coaches. So it's apples to apples. Gruden, Del Rio. That's why I said that. You can't say it's not Del Rio. Del Rio was the head coach, bro. We're talking about the head coaches, who he played for, what head coach. You know, because like you saying that, you know, you saying like Gruden was the offensive coordinator. We talk offensive coordinators. Ole was the offensive coordinator here. So what are we talking about, right? Kyle Holt, that is our goal, Wasted, to convert Las Vegas into a Raider nation. Salute to Mount Shieldmore, bro. That's our goal. That is really one of the main mantras of Mount Shieldmore. This is one of the things Docs and I talk about daily. It's one of the things Hammer and I talk about daily. Andy, already the young savant, We're already talking. We're trying to turn Las Vegas into a Raider town in real time. That's a stone cold lead pipe fact, and we need y'all help. We want y'all along with us, man. Tyler told him, you're living the dream, wasted props. I appreciate you. Yes, man. It's a dream to be able to talk Raider football with all my brothers, man. Yo, I don't like it, but he couldn't establish separation. Yeah, man. He couldn't, bro. It is what it is, man. Will Mount Shieldmore be tailgating? Yo, man. Will Mount Shieldmore be tailgating? Can Michael Jordan dunk a basketball, brother? You damn right we're going to be tailgating, man. It's going to be some of the illest shit you ever seen, bro. Sean Johnson, top safeties left. Hitman, Carl Joseph, Rodney McLeod, Vaughn Bella, I don't even know. Bella Jimmy, I don't know. Von Bell. Okay, Von Bell from Ohio State. Jimmy Ward, Trey Boston, Demarius Randalls, HaHa Clinton Dix, former Raider. Devin McCourty, Anthony Harris, Justice Simmons. Justice Simmons is still out there? You sure about that, Sean? Justice Simmons, wait, isn't he on the Broncos, bro? You sure? I don't know, bro. Who's a sick ticket holder in the chat? Chime in. Yeah, definitely chime in. Let me know. Bryce B, I want to meet up with you and Graphic for a couple of games. I'm all over the East Coast. You on Instagram. Need your new one to message you, homie. Raiders baby from the 70s. That's a fact, bro. Listen, Raider _Nation_Unlimited, bro. I'm definitely on the gram, bro. Yeah. Simmons is a Bronco, Sean. I don't know about that, bro. Van City Raider wasted my guy. I'll be at the Arizona game. I would love to meet you guys. I'm going to get a jersey that says Van City on the back. Get Mount Shieldmore to sign it, frame it. Bro, I appreciate you, dog. We're going to be in the place to be, man. Yo, and definitely, Boomer Raider, Kevin, we just crack a few beers. It's Raiders, man. It's on. Yo, y'all already know, man. And if y'all already have it, man, hit that subscribe button, man. But let me tell you something. Yeah, Simmons is a Bronco. Wasted was right. Mount Shieldmore is the best NFL content available for any team. Other fans wish they had content creators like that. Thank you, brother. But guys, before I forget, we haven't gotten to the wasted word of the day. Man, and Judaicus. Yo, man. Yo, I know how to pronounce it. I've used this word. I'm having a brain fart. This is unbelievable. The wasted word of the day is getting fucked up right now. Injudicious. Showing very poor judgment and unwise. Injudicious. Jon Gruden took a few very injudicious swings at the draft and failed miserably. Injudicious. Wasted word of the day, everybody. It is come, it is gone. Cheers. Wait a minute. After initially getting the franchise tag, Simmons got his long-term contract at the end of the first week of free agency, making him the highest-paid safety in the league. The 4-year, $61 million contract. Sean Johnson, what is going on right now? The unofficial producer of Raider Nation Unlimited messed up. But it's all good, yo. Halo Raider. Injudicious. KO Spitter, what's the deal, yo? Yeah, we have a special guest in the room, y'all. We have a special guest. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something, man. Hey, man. Before I get started, man, I love you, brother. I love you, brother. Let me tell you something, man. You guys are giving me so much crap about some of these draft picks, man. Do you guys know something, man? I'm just the head coach. It was Mike Mayock, man. Knock on wood if you're with me. And let me tell you something, man. Wasted. You talked about me. You talked about Cindy Gruden. You talked about my son, Deuce. You said he looks like a fucking bridge troll. You know, man. Hey, Wasted, man. Next time you're at a Raider game, man, you have to see me in a dark alley, man. Old Coach Gruden's going to get down and bite your ankles, man. You know, so if anybody's a real Raider, man, knock on wood if you're with me. Hey, and everybody out there, would you like to see a wasted talent
Jon Gruden podcast, man, because that's pretty much all I got going nowadays, man. I don't think I'll be able to get on the air anymore and talk football because I'm a complete fucking hack, man. When you really think about it, I mean, hey, man, it's just fucking terrible, man. I got two of my draft. One of them's in prison, man. The other one is out here pulling guns out of his damn closet like it's a goddamn magic show, man. It's unbelievable, man. But let me tell you something, man. I'm in Tampa Bay. I'm walking around with flip-flops. I'm spending my money. I got a bowl haircut in solidarity with Mark Davis, man. And I just really, really hope something, man. When you guys find it in your heart, man, please let me come on the Mount Shieldmore show, man, so I can get back on television, brother. Knock on wood if you with me. Old Coach Gruden out, man. I'm in the fucking nightmares.
All right, now that was Coach Gruden for everybody. Coach Gruden, everybody, has come and graced us with his presence, man. Oh, my God, man. What is going on? Yeah, why doesn't Gruden listen to the scouts? He didn't even listen to everybody in the chat. It's a bum. Raider critique. Yo, Raider critique. What's going on, bro? Yo, this is one of the OG content creators, man, the Raider critique, man. There wasn't a whole lot of people doing this, man, when Raider critique first started, bro. And I want to give a shout out to that man. He's a goat in this thing, bro. Shout out to Raider critique, y'all. Definitely. Thank you for pulling up on the show. To me, it's an honor that you even come in here, bro. Appreciate you. Ron Lockhart, man, your comedy gold because of it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Wasted. Let Gruden do Monday Night Football on your channel. Guys, I would love to do that. I don't know if I can keep it together that long. You know what I mean? My voice is a little messed up. I normally do a better Gruden than that, but my voice is messed up from us screaming in Vegas. I really haven't gotten it all the way back, man. Hey, Raider critique, yo, let me know, bro. Let me know, bro. Hit me up. We'll talk behind the scenes, bro. Definitely, man. Stay focused, my guy. Where you been, bro? Keep grinding. Wasted respect. He from down there in North Carolina, man. Vietnam. Where you from? Stay focused. You from Fayetteville? My mother from Fayetteville, bro. Shout out to you, man. Crusher. Gruden thought he could treat these young cats like the old days. That's why they did whatever off the field. Yeah, you can't treat these young guys, man, with these cell phones, man. These damn tattooed, gum-chewing freaks. They don't know how to freaking act, man. Yeah, man, we going on an hour so far, y'all. Get wasted with me, y'all. But look, you guys wanted to talk about predictions. We did the prediction on Doc's show. I'm going to put the graphic up right now. Let me see what I got here. I got to learn how to do the picture-in-picture, man. I think I am fucking up royally right now. But we got our schedule up. I'm going to pull this comment down. Wait a minute. Let me read some of these. But listen, this is what we got to do. 2022 Raiders schedule. Docs and I went over this yesterday. We haven't done it on my channel. So guess what? We're going to do it right now. Week 1 at the Chargers. I think it's going to be a tough ask to have possibly a rookie right tackle or an experienced right tackle to deal with the wrath of a fresh Khalil Mack. A lot of the times when we play the Chargers and that defense, a lot of those guys aren't ready. They're probably going to have their full myriad of talent on defense. We're away. We're going to that fucking fishbowl they call the stadium there at SoCal Stadium. I think the Chargers exact a little revenge on the Raiders and win week 1. So I got 0-1. I was losing to the Chargers week 1. September the 18th. Do I have all of the games up here? Let me count. I feel like it's a game missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, we're good. All right, so boom. Week 2, Arizona Cardinals at home. Our first home game. That might be a place where Mount Shieldmore pops up. It's looking that way. I'm going to get everything together. I got to win right there. There's going to be no Nuke Hopkins. Kyler Murray is crying like the child that he is. The Raiders are going to come out and represent at home. and we're gonna defend our home field advantage. I got the Raiders winning this game. I have us going September 25th, 10 a.m. at the Tennessee Titans. A lot of times the Raiders are horrible in the Eastern time zone early, but the Tennessee Titans have taken a step back this offseason. Derrick Henry is still out there, but we don't know whether Derrick Henry is going to be 100% healthy. He had a pretty bad injury. They thought he was going to come back for the playoffs, but with that being said, they got rid of their number one wide receiver and target. And I feel that Ryan Tannehill is a very, very average quarterback who had very, very talented receivers around him. Ryan Tannehill is going to miss Brown. He really is, man. And I'll be honest with you, Raiders 2-1. Week 4, Denver Broncos, early in the season, good weather. Russell Wilson, Hall of Famer, with a new squad of people. We've owned the Denver Broncos. We're going to continue that trend, and we are going to beat the Denver Broncos week 4. Week 5 at Kansas City, primetime game, looking like a Monday Night Football game. Let me tell you something, man. And before I say that, y'all heard the man, my brother Halo, pay that tab, get wasted with me. The Kansas City Chiefs have owned us. They've owned us, and I'm going to be honest with you. Guess what? That shit changes this year, and that's the reason why this is the Raider Equinox, man. And we will beat the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday Night Football, going to the bye week, 4-1, like your life depending on it. The Kansas City Chiefs have reloaded, but I think it is a lot to ask a lot of rookies to perform. Now, next year, the Chiefs might be a problem because they reloaded really well in the draft, and if some of these guys play close to their potential, they're going to have one hell of a defense. But this year, you got a bunch of rookies on that defense, and we're going to win that game. And my hot take is we're going to win both of those games, and that's why we're going to win a division this year. We're going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs both times. Bye week, going into week 7, versus the Texans at home. That's a gimme. We beat the Texans. Davis Mills, very talented young player, but they don't have enough talent to beat this Raider team. At the New Orleans Saints, that might be another game that Mount Shieldmore is going to go to. I'm going to be honest with you. They have nothing for us. This is a win. November 6th, at the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a game that is a trap game. If you saw my short video that I put up early today, go check that video out. I'm thinking that this is a win too, but it could be a trap game for us because Trevor Lawrence has got a lot better. Doug Peterson's a very good coach, and they've reloaded on defense. They've drafted pretty well, but I don't see them having enough talent to beat the Raiders and Derek Carr playing a coherent quarterback. Week 10 versus the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts are a very, very talented football team. We've always had an issue with Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has always picked the Raiders apart. In previous years, they're a very talented football team. I'm going to say that this might be a loss for us. This is going to be a game that might, pay dividends if we can win it down the line because they're looking like they're going to win their Division II playoff season, but I think we're probably going to lose that game. I think, Jonathan Taylor and Matt Ryan and all the talent they got down there and Gus Bradley's familiarity with some of the people on this roster, I feel like that can be a win for the Indianapolis Colts. At Denver, November 20th, cold weather game, Hall of Fame quarterback, getting in tune with his receivers. I say we split with the Denver Broncos this year. The Denver Broncos exercising some demons over the last few seasons, and they get that one. So that has us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That has us at 7-3, leading the division. Seattle Seahawks, they're no world beaters. We're at the Seahawks on November the 27th. It could be a colder weather game, but it's in the Pacific Northwest, so probably it's not going to be that cold. I feel like we get off the snide in our 2-game losing streak, and we exercise some demons against the woeful Seattle Seabags. Week 13, December the 4th, one of the most important games of the season. This is a game to where we lost to them, and we have a similar record to the Los Angeles Chargers. And if we win this game, we take sole possession of the division, and I have us winning this game. I have us winning this game. I have us beating their ass at home. I have us winning convincingly. At the Los Angeles Rams, December 8th. After that tough swing, going out to Los Angeles, beating the Super Bowl champions, I'm going to be honest with you, that's a tough ask. I'm going to say that the world champions pull that one out. Then going into week 15 versus the New England Patriots at home against Mac Water Pistol Jones, I say that is a win. The Raider Equinox will definitely be upon us because that will signify us exercising the demons of Bill Belichick's past. Christmas Eve at Pittsburgh Steelers. That will be a slobber knocker of a game, as good old JR used to say in WWE. I'm going to be honest with you. I think because it's in the cold, people think Carr is going to lose. This is going to be a game where Josh McDaniels is going to come into play because you're going to see if Carr starts to struggle. He's going to take the ball out of Carr's hand. And that is the reason why we have Zeus and Jacobs and all these guys to run the ball down the Pittsburgh Steelers' fucking throats and win this game. And also, we have a hellacious pass rush. I think this is a game that the defense wins us. So everybody, we're going to own the Pittsburgh Steelers at home as we normally do. We got that one. Versus San Francisco 49ers. They have a rookie quarterback. They have a disgruntled Deebo Samuels. And I think we got ourselves a win versus the Winers. In the last game of the season, the brawl for it all, January 7th, Kansas City Chiefs at home, Allegiant Stadium. The Raiders put on for the nation and sweep the goddamn Queefs. And the Raiders win the AFC West. I got a super chat that I missed, and this brother, Bryce B, I appreciate the $19.99 super chat, bro. Gruden's a bum. Raiders win 13-4, 4-2 in the division. Damn, that's pretty much what I just said, bro. Thank you, my brother, my bro Bryce B, man, and I just broke it down, man. Bryce B, thank you for the super chat, man. I really, really appreciate that, bro. Raider critique. NC is beautiful. Lights are tweakers, though. Just like everywhere else. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Say Crackling Pistol. Cheers, Wasted. What do you think about the Raiders getting together with the Patriots? I read they talked about it. Like it or no? Yeah, why not? Why not? The only thing about it is that I don't like it because Bill Belichick loves to cheat, man. So I hope your boy McDaniels knows how to cheat as good as Belichick. He'll fuck around and get our whole playbook. Raider Gabe, already got my tickets. Definitely not losing. Facts. Peace to Raider Gabe. Yo, thanks for pulling up, my bro. Ryan Rago, I'm doing excellent. I'm splendiferous on here with my brothers, man, talking Raider football on this Friday evening, man. FKC, you right. William Merchant, we sweeping the Drainers. We win week 1, 7 years in a row. This year stops. That's what I think, man. A. Divins, love our team, but we lucky we go 10-7 again. We not, yo, bro, listen, let me tell you something. A. Divins, this team's different, better coaches, better players. Have some belief. The Raider Equinox is definitely upon us, bro. The Queefs, F them. 13-4, man, that sounds great. I have a feeling we see the Bills at some point in the playoffs. I do too. If we see the Bills in the playoffs, that means we're doing something right. That means we're in the AFC Championship game. I don't see us beating the Chargers the first game. I think we get punched in the mouth. Man, A. Divins, you are a wet blanket. I have us losing the Chargers. I don't see us getting punched in the mouth. I just see us losing that game, Khalil Mack wrecking the game. Sebastian Gonzalez, I've been great, man. I've been excellent, man. Did we beat KC 3 times? We're gonna beat KC twice this season and make sure they don't go to the playoffs. That's what I think. Damon Arnette, bad evaluation of talent. Bryan Edwards, bad development of talent. So I see both sides. I can see it, man. Kyle, I believe we could sweep. I believe we could sweep the Broncos, but I also believe that there has to be some kind of plus value for them having a great quarterback like our man Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson, being a Hall of Fame quarterback, that's going to come into play at some point in the season, man. I really do. 50 pressures and 5 sacks. If we get that from one DT, we get 1 or 2 more possessions per game, we may go on more than 13-4. That's right, yo. Raiders football talk. Yo, bro, share the screen so you don't keep breaking your neck. Yo, Andy, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Listen, you know I'm a boomer, man. F you. Andy, what's up, man? Thanks for pulling up. Shit, but I need your young ass to come in here and show me how to do this, man. Whoa, bro. You already know you're supposed to help out your brother, man. Man. McDaniels beat Belichick once. He can do it again. He beat him once with a whole different team and a whole different time, brother. I just don't know about getting together with the Patriots because I don't trust Bill Belichick, man. And we're playing them this year. So you know what I'm going to say? I don't want to get together with the Patriots. F them. F- on the two. Yo, that's the worst draft in the history of the National Football League. Bryce B, thank you for the $20 super, bro. Welcome always, fam. We getting wasted at a few games. You already know. We getting wasted, and Mount Shillmore is putting on for the nation. We are going to be in the place to be. Andy, do me a favor in the chat, man. Give me your prediction for how many games you think we win and lose this year, Andy, if you're still in the place to be, man. Appreciate you for doing that, brother. So y'all listen, man. The equinox is upon us. We've covered a few things. I mean, I think this was a great show today, man. I think this is a great show. I think that, I'm happy that we are back in the place to be. I'm happy that we got rid of Edwards because now we're not holding on to a player that we have no intention of playing. Listen, man. Now we need is Trayvon Mullen to come back, get us another corner. The equinox will be upon us. That is the shiznit. Did I just say the shiznit? What the F is wrong with me? But salutations, y'all. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Andy has us 12-5. I'll rewatch it. Name and watch it. Please rewatch it, bro. Please rewatch it, man. And let me tell you something, man. I think it's time for us to bring this show to a close today. Your man Wasted is got to go out. Go hang out with my daughters, man. Got to go hang with my daughters, man. Yo, great show, man. Great participation in the chat, man. I love all of y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up on me, man. This is another Raider Nation Unlimited with your man Wasted Talent. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that sub button. We in the race to 10,000. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, go check them out too. Pull up next time. We outro. Raider Nation Unlimited, y'all. Peace. Have a great weekend. And I'm going to tell you something. There will be some shorts dropping tomorrow. We are active out here, y'all. We in these streets. Peace, y'all. Enjoy your time, man. And y'all already know what Joe Crack the Don says.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's a fact, y'all. Peace.